They laid the baby out, dead, 6 months old.
This is the baby that. What was the baby's name?
Donat.
Donat. Okay, this is the baby before Uncle Nicky.
Before Nicky, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, they had him laid out there with a veil over him. He was dead. A little tiny baby. But we had to go over there and say, kiss him goodbye. All the kids did.
How old were you when you had to?
Well, I was at 24. I was 3.5 years old or so.
Okay. You had to kiss the baby.
Anyway, this is the thing.
Probably pretty scary for a child. You don't want to.
They had these little, these little candies that with almonds inside. Convit, what do they call them?
Is it chocolate?
Whittings?
Chocolate on the outside?
No, white. They're white little.
Chocolate
I
on the
went there and I
inside.
saw that there, and I was supposed to be able to. We all had to kiss him goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
And I bent over and I kissed him. I stole him again. He saw the veil.
When did you move out of that town?
We left there in 1927 because my uncle, who lived there, told my mother and my father to take all the boys back because Mussolini was going to conscript the young boys. And he said, it's better if you take the kids back. So we came back to America and left a home and a farm there.
Okay. It was a prosperous home and farm? I mean, you...
It was good. It was being run by somebody else. My uncle took it over and he took the house. Our house was one of the few houses in the town that had electricity. My uncle put it in.
Really?
Uncle Nick. Anyway, so that he sent us back to America. We came to America and we went back to West Virginia.
And when was that? How old were you?
In 1927. I was 6 years old.
You were 6 years old. My grandmother was...
She would have been 8.
8. She's 2 years older. Okay.
And
She was 8 years old.
We left West Virginia in 1930 and came back to America.
Show the picture. Show Johnny the picture of you and Ann. Ann with her long hair.
This is Ann, Laura, and me.
Well, that's what I'm thinking about. That's your grandmother on left side.
Oh, wow. Do they have the shorts hiked up high enough on these kids? Do you think you can hike them up any farther? They're practically shirts at that point. This is
I don't know if Danny or
John and Frank.
Backstairs there. Oh, here's the house here. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, here it is. Here's the house, for example, where we lived. We were, before I went in the service, we used to see them at the Wood Dance Hall. Sandy, her aunt, Priscilla, and a few other people the guys had. And what we did one Sunday night, my mother made a whole bunch of fried chicken that day. And she had a whole thing there for the next day. And I brought all these people up there. And we sat around the kitchen table. Everybody was sleeping. And we ate all the chicken. Fried chicken.
And
It was you, Vi, Priscilla, I remember that, and the guys we had.
and someone was not
Nobody
happy.
knew them. Nobody knew her then.
Oh.
Nobody knew us, Sandy or anybody yet. We weren't dating each other. We just met at the dance and we said, let's go over my house and have some chicken.
That's usually what I do when I meet a girl.
Want to go?
Say, come on back, let's have some chicken.
Oh, we had a lot of fun, didn't we, honey?
Yeah, we did.
I always some money and I go shoot dice on Sunday afternoon,
And you'd win?
and I'd win every time.
Oh, well.
Well, because I bet
You're
always
lucky.
against the dice, 3-2 against the dice, and invariably you win.
Have you ever been to Vegas?
Vegas doesn't have those odds.
They don't have
No,
dice?
because they have house odds that they set. These were natural odds. See, I think I told you this.
Yeah.
The natural odds are like 3-2 for fours and fives. 6 and 7, 6 and 8s are even bets. See, that's all you need.
And you'd always bet against.
Always bet against the shooter,
And you'd win.
and you'd always win.
And you know how we got to the ballroom? Same one he's talking about that we went to. And I was the one who had to do this.
You
They
were
hitchhiked
hitchhiking?
to
Because my
to the
hair, they
dance
said my
hall.
hair was attractive to men. You know?
So you were the
So
one,
I
they
had-
push you out in front and said, get us a
I had to
ride.
go like this, and then when the car stopped, we all jumped in.
Did you have to do that thing with the leg where you always see the
Yeah.
woman out there lift up the dress a little bit? There's a leg.
With her,
Welcome
her
to the
aunt,
car.
But first what we used to do
Priscilla,
is we
Lois.
stopped at the local tavern there on Roosevelt Road in Austin Avenue.
That's
There's
how
a
we got to know them.
big bar
Yeah.
there. So we'd stop there, and we walked there. Then we ordered a pitcher of beer, big pitcher of beer like this you get for 10 cents.
10 cents.
10 cents for a pitcher of beer.
Right.
So
it's
we-
15 cents now. They raised the price, yeah.
So we'd have a couple of those pitchers, and then we'd get out, and I would do my job.
There's your job. Sandy, we need a ride. Get out there.
And
But I
then-
think about it now, I don't know
Did
how
you ever
we
go to Moon's
ever
with
did
us?
things
Did you ever
like
go to
that.
Moon's for hot dogs with us? No,
Yes.
Yeah, we used to go to Moon's
Yeah,
for hot
for hot
dogs.
dogs.
Moon's at Chicago, on Chicago Avenue.
Do you think they're still there?
I don't think so, because we used to go there when our son Neil used to go there. And there's another place on Crawford Avenue. I think they're gone now. Moon's gone. And he made the Chicago hot dog, you know. Steamed hot dogs.
They were good.
And all they put on was chili, not chili, piccalilli,
Yeah.
onions, tomato, and
Some.
pepper.
Yeah.
And that's it. And the mustard. And
Right.
and piccalilli. Oh, God.
Moons.
You
Lot to
remember?
see.
I bet your mom and dad might remember.
Maybe.
Your dad and mom didn't do that.
No,
We did that.
No, they did drink the pitchers of beer though.
Yeah, they drank.
They'll agree with that. I don't think they were 10 cents then.
oh no,
Either.
no, they weren't. No,
Yeah.
but that's what they were. 10 cents for a pitcher of beer. Pitchers weren't real big, but they were still a pitcher.
Yeah.
Things have changed over the years.
What kind of beer did you drink?
Wait,
Well,
Do you remember the
I
brand?
never drank draft beer. I never drank the beer they drank. Draft beer. I always drank bottled beer.
You drank the silly beer?
he's the one who really taught me how to drink beer.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. That explains everything now. Yeah.
We used
So
to-
that's why you're such an alcoholic
Yeah,
now.
we went to
That
the
explains
Paradise
it.
Ballroom
Problems.
every
Yeah.
Sunday night. Every Sunday night, we met them at the ballroom, and whomever were there. There was one guy who was Johnny's cousin, his uncle. He was real short,
Oh yeah.
and Sandy was tall. And so when he danced with her, she was a good dancer. And what was his name? I can't think of his name. Danced with Sandy, and he was so low. He would look at her chest.
Well, that's too bad.
He was even with my chest.
Yeah. And I'm
She
sure
was
he
a good
didn't.
dancer.
And he didn't
Oh, he was a
mind.
good dancer,
Well,
yeah.
wouldn't you be a good dancer too if you were usually at someone's chest? If you were that short, that's the sport to get into.
That was fun. We used to meet a lot of people there at the ball. And they don't have that anymore. They
No.
don't have, nice dancing. The song would play good songs,
Right.
harder songs, and then they would a little faster, and we knew all the music, and they would have good singers and so on.
Now we have mosh
And
pits.
now we could.
They call them mosh pits, and you go to the hospital afterward.
we'd even
It's a
come
fun
home-
time.
We'd even come home from the dance on a streetcar. Remember, we'd take a streetcar. We never had to worry about. Oh, turn that away from me, John.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I have the camera on? I forgot.
It's a lot of fun. It's a
Yeah.
lot of fun. You're getting old. All we have is good memories. That's all we have.
We have very good memories.
But you still got them. That's good. And you remember it all, and that definitely
We were
helps.
in Italy.
What?
We were
You can relive it now.
No, I
When you-
think of it in certain conditions we talk about it. Like a guy asked me last night at this party I went to. He said, "Hey, by the way, Dominic, what the hell did you do?" He's an engineer. He used to work at the big engineering outfit, Stauffer Engineering. Stauffer Engineering had the recommendation. Every guy that worked there had to wear a tie and a suit. That was the rule by Stauffer.
Yeah, I think I remember reading about that.
Yeah.
that time.
That's the way. I know many guys that worked there.
Was that was new for that was a new
Well,
idea?
it wasn't new, it was always that way.
Yeah.
Eventually, they sold out, and everybody the whole place fell apart. So he says to me, "By the way, Dominic, what'd you do?" And I told him what my job was and the things I did. But what's interesting is that in the job I had, I met a lot of people like him from Stauffer's and the things they did. And so they talked about, they came to work in the morning, they had to have a tie and a suit on and stand and work that way. Yeah. And they worked that way all day long. And these were engineers.
Yeah.
These guys were skilled engineers.
Yeah. You're talking about train engineers.
Trained, finished engineers.
No, I mean they drive the train.
No, engineers. I mean engineers. No, I know, most of the people I know are
They wear a
engineers.
suit and a tie while they're driving the train.
I know so many people at the cardiac rehab are from the lab here where they send
The urine samples.
No, they send, what do they call it? When they send the spaceships up.
NASA?
NASA.
The moon.
Yeah, NASA. Because we have it here in Pasadena, you know.
No, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
very close,
You have a
very close.
NASA out here?
Yeah, the big one, the big one.
JPL. Jet Propulsion Laboratory. There, where everything is run from there.
Really?
Everything.
Just a very short life.
Yeah, Bill Peters, you know, used to work there. He
I did not know that. Do you ever see a rocket go up? Is there?
We don't see it from here because
They do have launches still.
Yeah, that's where Julia, by the way, your sister. About how many years ago? She was in high school.
No, not even high school.
Not even high school, elementary school.
Elementary.
She made a drawing, talked about the space and she made a drawing based out of her own imagination, and she took third place
No kidding. Wow.
at JPL.
Wow. She should have been an astronaut.
Jay, tell the story about the first time you got glasses. You came home, you got your first set of glasses, you didn't know what.
Yeah,
came home.
everything was
We drove up to here. He says,
a lot more
"Oh
clear.
my gosh, there's leaves on those plants."
Oh come on. It was that bad?
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Wow.
And then
Oh,
2 hours
wow.
later,
His
2 hours
glasses-
later, I
his
took them
glasses
off and I
are
couldn't see
thick,
anything.
Are they still thick?
Yeah.
Yeah. How many fingers? How many fingers am I holding up?
I don't know.
Okay, there you go. You got it. I was holding up 6, by the way, just in case. 6. All right.
Because when we went in the service, we were, my mother didn't know her very well yet. And we weren't going together yet. But her and who was it, Priscilla and a couple of your Vi.
Oh, when I went to visit you.
At the train, we saw,
Yeah.
and all our guys who knew them got on the train to go to camp because we were made federal army. And the people talked about them smoking. All the women smoking, yeah, they all smoked.
Uh-oh.
And they said, "Oh, they can't be very good. They smoke, you know."
They call them bumps.
Ultimately, I ended up marrying her. And
Yeah.
being good friends.
But I ended up being her favorite, your mother's
Yeah, that's
favorite.
right.
Really?
But they were waving at us at the windows, you know, with cigarettes in their mouth, and we were going away to Camp Forest, Tennessee. A lot of fun.
A lot of smoking.
I'll tell you, we have had such a full life, so many things we've done, met so many people, honey,
Yeah.
over the years. And as we've grown older, it's okay.